So thanks to all three of you for joining us today. So Tyler, I want to start with you. I understand that the Department of Business had a really exciting week this week because you went to a state competition, be it virtually, and the outcome was really great for students. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Normally our state competitions are usually in person, face-to-face kind of thing. But with the current environment the way it is, our students competed for the FBLA PBL, which is Future Business Leaders America, state competition virtually, which means if they were in team competitions, they competed as teams virtually. If they competed individually, they competed individually virtually. And our students were absolutely amazing. They rose to the challenge. This is a business club here for the Department of Business at CMU, and they won 13 state championships. We placed 19 times in the top 3 events, and our students truly are amazing.
Wow, that's great. And I know when people hear national championship, their minds go to athletics, but it sounds like you had some national champions in academics. And Orlando, can you tell us a little bit about your project?
I participated in sports information, and within that, it talks a lot about sports and marketing and how that correlates to the real world and the business behind all of that.
And Kayla, for you, what was it like for you to adapt to the technology and to present remotely? Clearly you did well because both of you were first place finishers.
It definitely had its challenges because you can't really engage on a personal level. You're just talking into a camera instead of face to face. So being able to read off of people's cues of if maybe you're doing well or not as well, and then being able to adjust from there. It kind of felt more like we were doing a broadcast interview than a business type of interview, in my opinion, but we adapted and obviously did well enough to get first place. So we had a lot of fun and everybody did great.
Well, I mean, I think you must have done more than adapt because clearly both of you got first place. And what does that mean from here? Where do you go if you get first place in the state competition? What's the future look like?
So the next step will be nationals, which is coming up in about a month and a half. That'll be online as well. And then from there, we just prep for next year for state nationals again and start planning for other events with FBLA through CMU.
And Orlando, are you looking forward to that next step in the journey?
Yes, anything to help me get more exposure to the business world.
Great, great. Well, so Tyler, I was looking at those statistics that you kind of mentioned earlier about how well your department did in this competition. What does it say? What does your success as a department say about the 2 students who are with us today, as well as all the other students that were part of the state competition?
I think our students are amazing. That's the first answer. Our students in the department are truly awesome. Unfortunately, with the current climate we're in, we had to adapt. Everybody's adapting to working from home or doing virtual or doing long distance kind of thing. And it shows the tenacity and the versatility of students. Our students can adapt to do it virtually and still be a state champion. Last year, we had 9 people place in national level. That was face-to-face. This year, our students have more challenges, more obstacles, and they are rising to the occasion consistently. I am beyond proud of them.
What would you say if each of you, Orlando, let's start with you, was going to talk about one highlight from the experience, the best part, the most meaningful part for you? What was it?
Just getting a taste for what it's going to be like in the real world, or just what we might face in the future, and just having to also overcome the obstacle of, the pandemic that we're in now, and how we're having to all face, challenges of the internet and having to put up with that.
Okay.
I would have to say it was interesting working as a team, and being able to kind of bounce ideas off each other. As Orlando said, it's great experience for in the real world when you have to work with coworkers, whether you're presenting for a meeting or anything like that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how nationals go.
Great. Tyler, what about you? Is there a moment that stood out for you, a moment that made you extraordinarily proud, or that where you saw a student overcoming a challenge? Anything that stands out at you from the competition?
Kind of competition as a whole, I guess the biggest one for me, and I'll be honest, I jumped and did the fist pump and everything when I saw the results. Every student that we sent to state to compete placed. It was amazing. We sent 9 students to state, and all 9 students are going to compete at nationals. So for me, that's beyond excitement. I guess I don't know. I just enjoy watching students succeed. I mean, it was full of obstacles and roadblocks. Kayla doing a team project with a team member in a different city across the state. That's very difficult to do, and to see the success they had doing that's awesome. To watch Orlando prep for a sports event when he's a marketing major. I mean, that's kind of fun to watch.
Well, as we wrap up our interview here, I'm going to put you on the spot because you referenced that you did an actual fist pump. Let's see it. What did the fist pump look like?
Oh, I don't want to embarrass myself. I mean, it was something, just gonna like kind of something like that, And I can't, I hoot and holler. My wife thought I'd gone nuts in the office. I was super excited.
Very good. Well, congratulations to all 3, and thanks for joining us today. And we'll see you later.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys.
Okay.
Thank you.